Welcome to the definitive Genesis 9 Workshop tier list. With another Genesis coming up, 40 characters make up a roster for the Workshop bracket. So I got Equinox Doodles, GigaDragon, and Joe Cool to help me rank them on a completely arbitrary scale. Alright lads, we're doing it, we're making the tier list. This is the most objective, most imperative tier list to ever exist for Genesis 9.
Which is why 100%. I will not be commenting on it.
You will just be drinking.
I will, in fact, just be drinking.
I will say, though, I am looking at this roster. There's a very clear lack of a gay ice cat. I'm very disappointed.
You.
I like how this tier list is, I think, ordered alphabetically, except for crewmate, who is just Among Us.
Among Us.
Among Us.
Among Us.
Oh, wait, actually, no, it is.
But Untitled Goose is not near the end. Just Goose.
Yeah, Goose, comma, Untitled. Yeah. We're going off of their family names. Please, Untitled is my father's name.
Among Us, where does it go? This is the one we gotta get out of our system.
Make a new tier called Among Us and put it at the middle.
We can't start a video with make a new tier.
Why not? Tell me why.
So,
great conventions, Thomas.
Here's my critique, right? It's Among Us, and I'm not a huge fan. So honestly, I want to put it into Z tier or whatever the bottom tier is. It is not funny. Did not laugh.
Not funny.
I think that's where it began.
Is that a C or is that a 2?
Excuse me?
Oh, dude, it's so fucking zoomed out. I can't read the letter.
It is very zoomed out.
Among Us D tier, dead joke.
What?
Yeah,
no, hold on.
I would not say dead joke. It's just not funny.
All right.
F for unfunny. Anglara. Electric Wind God Fist.
Oh god. Okay.
It's Electric Wind Godfish.
Sorry, Electric Wind God Fish.
I will say
Le fish.
Did Elkies win Riptide with Anglara or Fernet?
No, they won it with Fernet.
Okay, alright. Then I don't think I've seen good Anglara play.
That's because
Bio
Jack
had a fish.
Well, shouldn't she go in F tier then? Because F stands for fish.
F for fish.
F stands for fish.
But it's above Among Us.
They know. They'll know.
Arboris.
Arboris.
Have you played Sylvanos?
I think I've played a little bit of Sylvanos.
But Sylvanos is C tier, right?
I mean, you are right. Not that good.
Business Casual Man, what do we think?
They need to be in like a new tier that's just called hate crimes. Capitalism. F tier for capitalism.
Actually, you know what? Capitalism is better than Among Us.
See,
that is true, but is it better than
right?
Le Fish?
Here's the thing, right? If it was just capitalism, I would put him in E tier. Business Casual Man looks like he would sell NFTs.
Oh, yeah.
He has a QR code. He probably, like, imagine a skin that instead of the QR codes, it replaces them with just Bored Ape NFTs.
Oh my god.
And then his taunt just goes, I minted them from the blockchain.
God.
Bluey. How do we feel about Bluey?
I have a trauma from early workshop. Those fucking Gordos absolutely destroyed my sanity.
Bluey is the primo example of if you don't know how to play against this character, you just get steamrolled.
SB changed so much about the character that I went from if you've lost to this character, you're actually slack-jawed, to if you lose to this character, I don't blame you.
So it's not bad, but we all don't like it.
I'd say put it in like... Yeah.
Tier, baby.
It's time for Callie.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a Callie enjoyer.
Callie is interesting. Yeah.
She is a grappler.
Grappler, A tier. Candyman.
Let me tell you something right now. Candyman in Lethal League Blaze is one of, if not like the strongest character in almost both of those games. So the fact that he is so unequivocally in Rivals is a slap to the face.
Okay, I beseech Slep, please buff Candyman.
You need to buff him.
I'll beseech it further. Just take him out.
Take him out.
We all
Put him
know
out of
why
his misery.
Candyman in there.
Is really good, really cool character, unfortunately mid, right next to Sylvanos.
Look.
I'd put him lower.
No, I would put him lower. I would put him in Bluey tier.
I'd put him in
Bluey tier.
I put him in Bluey tier.
Above Bluey. And now Daura. I personally... Daura, Dowel.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I say Daura because it's like the fucking Kushala Daura.
I personally not a fan. I think all of her grab animations take way too long.
I like Diora a lot. I just feel like there's...
Really cool.
There's just a little something holding her back.
They are a little lacking in some areas, but I do really like them aesthetically, and I do really like how they play.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Tier
slot
Yeah,
it in
B
there.
tier, baby.
No, listen. Listen when I say that is too high of a placement.
Ooh.
Giga, feel free to shoot me in the kneecaps for this statement.
Every
Every character in base cast, just at like a fundamental design level, has some way to control space on the stage. With like a projectile or hazard of some kind. Even Clarence just has the no fun zone, right?
Yep.
Nora has nothing.
This is true.
No
You got me there. You got me there.
I have one word for you, Grappler. Remains in the tier.
One word for you. Zoner.
Oh, he's
yeah.
got you there.
True.
He's got you there.
All right, back to Sylvanos with you. Shoutouts to characters without projectiles or stage control.
You'd know a lot about that, wouldn't you, Thomas?
Top hat person.
That is
Top hat
Daz. I
person?
have nothing to
Daz.
say outside of Jerome. If you're seeing this video, Daz in a jar. That is all.
Here's my least favorite on the roster, Donnie.
Donnie
You're not a
is your
Carmine
least
enjoyer?
favorite?
I hate Donnie.
How do you hate
You're not
Donnie?
alone. You're not alone. I will tell you that.
I am a Wally main. Multi-hits are my fucking enemy.
Okay, that's fair.
Donnie, alright, look. Looks cool, plays fun as shit, but hear me out. It's time to start rotating him out of tournaments. It's time.
I can agree.
Yeah, I hate to say it. Like, Don Yoko's really good, but I really just don't care for Don Yoko, so I'm putting an E in for
Like, Donnie is cool. I like watching Donnie play. Like, MSB's Donnie go wild.
Okay, you know what? You said MSB. He can go in tier.
Oh my god.
He gets one
Dude,
step
look.
up for MSB. All right, future Ducky.
I don't know anything about Funky.
I know a ton about
Funky.
We usually
Does Funky-
abbreviate it as Funky. This character is sick as shit. It is only held back by the animations. The
Yeah,
animations
that's the main thing.
weird
yeah.
jam. It's so fucking cool. But
what?
I just like, I'm always just put off playing her just by the animations.
You know what?
Yeah.
B for barely A tier.
Her
Yeah, I was
downset's
gonna
kind
say-
of like Rano, but instead of like a sweep, she just actually fucking stanky legs. Like, I'm certain her hip dislocates to make her leg go that fucking far.
Yo, it's JoJo's part 1.
Oh
It
my
is.
god.
It's the fucking
Some actual
Godzilla.
hormone type.
All right, Fernet.
Fernet is already higher than Anglara. That's all I will say.
Fernet
I think
is
the
crazy.
My one issue with Fernet is that they're basically just Zetterberg. Like they have a shine. They have solid kill moves, but not a lot of range. They have a very good projectile.
Yeah,
whole thing.
very powerful, but it is really just Zetterburn. We'll put it under Ducky.
Elkis is a player, from what I remember interacting with them, whose entire game plan is mashing buttons.
Yes.
Fernet is a character that enables that playstyle.
Yes. All of Workshop should be like that.
Above Ducky.
Above Ducky.
Up next, Gay Fridge, objective A tier.
I
Here's
will
my-
take
here-
a shot
alright.
just for the celebratory Wattmelon W.
Counter offer, I would put them in B because I genuinely think that without their gimmick, they're super slow.
I kind of
But-
agree with Echoey. Without the homo field on stage, Gayfridge just becomes like an unarmored Edilus with Pac-Man bonus fruit.
Damn, you're really
Yeah.
sending the Gay Fridge down to B tier?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
B for bisexual.
They have
All right.
Mario 64 sound effects, which I find really
Ooh.
funny.
You're making a case for A tier.
I will say high B tier.
I'd say
That's the
A.
furthest I'm going. I don't
Yeah,
think
I
they're
was-
A.
I would say low A.
Yeah, low A seems right. Gotta get the Gay Fridge.
No.
in there.
It's Gay Fringe, dude. Come
It's
on.
Gay Fridge.
They do have the best Genesis skin.
They do have the best Genesis skin, and the meme potential with those sound effects is hilarious.
That Genesis skin, top of A tier.
No, they're not above
No,
Cali.
not top
They're
of
not
A.
above Cali.
Damn,
They're not
we're
above
fighting
Cali.
for Cali.
They're
Damn,
not
A-
above Cali.
I could argue A tier, not above Cali.
Blair.
Blair
I-
sucks.
I've seen better Jokers.
The 100% totally accurate Joker has more
Blair
effort put
is-
into it.
You know, I'm just gonna cut that one short and go pop it there.
Yeah, you can leave that there.
All right,
go.
hold on.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Anglara though? Can we move Anglara up a tier because it's like not on the level of Among Us and capitalism?
No, yeah, I think Anglara.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Put him above Claire, I'd argue.
Yeah.
I think Glare is.
sucks.
Goose Untitled.
This
they're-
character's always been hilarious to me.
They're funny.
I'm going to say, yeah, this is like the best meme character in this roster, hands
Agreed.
down. I'm putting it above
Agreed.
JERMA.
Disagree.
Agreed. No, I agree. I agree.
No, I disagree.
When it comes to representation of how they come up with the original game, and especially because, like, there's very few characters just in Rivals in general, let alone with platform fighters, that play the type of set play Goose does. It's an incredibly fun gameplay loop.
Yeah,
Yeah, honestly, Goose
suggest-
is really fun to play.
I'm willing to put it top of A. Hell, I'd argue maybe he might be our first S.
I don't
think
he's
he's-
S.
No,
I will
I
put
don't
him at
think
the
he's
top
S
of
yet.
A.
Top
I'd
of
put him
A.
at the top of A.
Yukin has
Hana, okay.
Hana,
Hana, yeah.
I'd
Okay.
argue, all right, this is gonna sound crazy. I'd argue Hana is the first S tier.
shut your
Hana,
fucking mouth.
I don't
Hana-
know. I don't think
Hana
so.
is fucking sick.
Hana's
Is
Hana's
Hannah
cool.
sick? Yes. Is she strong? No.
No, of course not.
We have
Here's
not
the
been
way,
ranking
right?
these on their
Arnett would be at
power.
the top.
Yeah.
Of that game.
It is such a
no.
fucking L that Oligard just only ever made Toho characters after this point.
Yeah,
Yes, I agree.
If Hannah DE ever happens, so help me God, I might explode in euphoria.
yeah.
I would say top of A is the
I'd go
furthest
top
I
of A.
go.
Ooh, top of
I
A
don't-
above Goose.
Yes,
I'd say S. That's my pick.
You're
I
not
don't-
winning a game with her, but a game with Hannah is the most fun you'll ever have.
It's really fun.
It makes me so upset that Hana is just like left in the dust. I love them so much,
They're
but my
so
issue.
sick, dude. You gotta keep in mind how many not good characters are on this roster.
Oh, you right. You right. You
I
right.
play
Put him in
Hannah
S.
whenever I just
We
want
have-
to push buttons.
we have-
Hannah is
we have
a
Candyman.
masher
We're
character.
Hannah's gonna become our first S.
Let's go.
Hat Kid.
So here's the thing. This is the Hat Kid Definitive Edition version.
Bluey
which-
tier. So I would put her in
Feels a
Bluey
little
tier.
Weird, but then again, I do really love Hat in Time.
Ooh, yeah.
Like
Here's the thing, right? If we put Candyman in Bluey tier because we wanted to see them buff, I'm putting Hat
you
Kid
know-
in Bluey tier because I want to see the rare workshop ratio
I
just to
could-
see what would
yeah.
happen.
I can agree
One
with that.
question: Does Hat Kid have the smug taunt?
Yes.
Yes.
My biggest
Bottom of
issue.
C.
My biggest.
Okay, it can go above Candyman.
I was gonna say I'd put
I will
it
say that.
above
That's-
Candyman.
that's
Candyman,
okay.
I'm struggling.
That's Heartbreak,
Okay.
baby!
Heartbreak has the worst thematic design
You
I've
shut your
ever
fucking
seen.
mouth.
They
Shut
are-
your
they
goddamn
are-
fucking
my
mouth.
God.
Here's the thing, right?
My
Here's the
parents
right
are
thing,
fighting
right?
again.
Here's the thing. If they're supposed to be a foil to Callie, I don't see any of the design thematics of that foil within Heartbreak. And they also fall into the fundamental issue of characters that I have, which is I have to rebind my controls to play them at an optimal level. I think Heartbreak is below Bluey tier. They are in the same tier as Glare. That's how much I don't like them.
Let me just say, I'm the exact opposite.
Fighting Heartbreak is not fun. Like it doesn't feel engaging like at all.
Yeah, that's an argument.
I would put them in E because they're pretty to look at, but that's it.
Damn it, I can't push it up to a C. Please, just a
I-
little
I-
higher, Thomas. Thomas,
I'd
listen.
put it
No.
right
I
under
can-
Donnie.
I
I'd
can
put it
sell
under
you
Donnie.
on
No.
Bottom of D I can accept, but
I can sell you on the solid bottom D
No.
at least. I can sell
Top
you
of
on
E.
that.
Top of
No,
E.
f you.
Top of
Heartbreak
E.
is not an E tier
Oh
character.
my God.
Thomas, hear me out. Hear me out. I could sell you on the bottom of D.
All right, sell me.
Listen. So, I know you've got a very special piece of equipment in your repertoire, right? You've got a very piece of equipment that I know you've been wanting to bust out in bracket for a while. It's a pair of bongos, I know that.
oh my
This is
God.
the perfect bongo box character. All of the fucking complaints about taunt rebinding, pad babies, right? We at Box Supremacy don't have to worry about that issue. It is simply, we are cheating, we run with it. You could actually say that you beat the shit out of people at bracket with the bongo box if you pick Heartbreak.
My brother in
all right,
Christ,
all
you
right.
can rebind taunt on any fucking controller.
Ladies
What?
and gentlemen, B for bongos.
No! You put the bit back. This is the worst tier list I've ever seen.
That's the point.
This is the worst. This is
No.
not even funny bad. This is just painful bad.
Put them in D. Put them in D.
I will allow a bottom of D.
And that's how you move it up to D tier, baby.
I did it!
Henry Stickmin. JERMA. It's S tier. Boom.
Jerma's an S. Jerma S.
I'm ready for the top 8
I'm
JERMA
not.
sweep.
Jerma
Alright, here's the thing, right? You made Captain
Yes.
Falcon, who is one of my favorite characters,
Yeah.
and then you gave them Limit.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else to say.
That
The
is
JERMA
that's cool
sweep,
as-
baby. Yeah.
The JERMA Rumble, baby!
The JERMA rumble.
The JERMA Rumble, baby!
No, rumble. Load and Paul.
I'm gonna be real. I don't get the hype behind load and pull. I don't get the hype.
Okay.
I don't get it.
Do they know? Do they know, chat?
I don't even know where he would place on the tier list. I'm sure Ambi would be like, oh, he's like high mid-tier.
I was going to say, I don't know where he would place on the tier list, but solely
you know what?
because Ambi plays him, put him a tier down.
Yeah, you know what? The tier list was never about power. It's
Yeah, you're right.
You go straight to the Anglara tier.
Hold on. Thomas, question.
Yeah.
Can you make a new tier at the bottom called T for turtle?
T for turtle.
T for turtle.
Turtle tier, baby.
Lucas Star.
If Soul Rifle can win with them, you can too! For the low price of selling your soul, your humanity, dignity, pride, and honor and sportsmanship, you too can make an easy top 8 at any workshop major of your choosing.
You know what? I'm just tempted to put this with our other Spacey.
Yep, I think
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I'm
they
okay with it.
they are realistically like the best.
I gotta take another shot for this
roster.
one. Hold on, boys.
No, hold on. No, Jerma's the best.
No, I'm saying like in terms of how good they are. Like tier, like actual tier wise, they're probably the best in the entire roster.
And now Mal.
I am quite literally the Mal character expert because Mal is sick as shit. Just nobody wants to play her. Yes.
Bottom of B. Only Joe seems to know about this.
I've been down in the workshop bracket trenches. All right.
Oh yeah, Maverick.
If we're talking about things that are broken, I kind of wish that Maverick didn't get gutted as hard as he did.
Maverick is the most unfortunate victim of the this character is good, nerf the shit out of them.
For those that play like normal fighting games, Maverick got nerfed in the same way that Goku 2M got nerfed in Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Oh no, they broke Goku's leg.
They fucking Harambe'd Maverick in public as soon as Genesis was done. It was so sad.
They walked Maverick behind the shed and shot.
We all like Maverick here. He gets a pity A tier.
Yeah,
he gets an A tier.
I don't hate.
I
love
him. He is all right. Funny monkey. End of tweet.
Hold on.
Yes, so true.
Above Fridge.
Above Fridge.
Yes, agree. Hard agree.
Above Callie though?
No.
All right. Fair enough.
No.
Hard no.
Kelly is waifu, and Monkey is also waifu, but one of them is significantly more morally correct.
Nade
is cool.
Right. Nade,
that's all I will say.
Nade is really cool. Aesthetically, he's fucking rules.
His aesthetics are just so on point, and you know what? He gets a higher tier just because of his stage.
Yeah,
I would say S tier.
I'm going to say his stage is the most
I'd say
complex
middle of S.
Okay,
I would say
we're going with S tier. I was going to say high A.
I'd say middle of S.
Middle of S.
Nade animations rival Hannah's.
Here's the thing.
You know what?
Crazy.
Nade historically is the very first instance of a stance character that we had in Workshop. They deserve it.
Right. Oh shit!
They get that veteran discount.
The veteran. Fair enough.
We go from one S tier character.
If any character gets into Rivals 2, it's gonna be NA. NA is the coolest fucking design character in the entirety of Workshop.
I'm gonna
hands
put it
down.
Right there.
No,
there is a reason.
There is a reason. Hold on. I'm going to convince you to put them above Nade with one simple thing. Because what they did on their stage, I forget the name of it, forgive me, but they remixed a song called Nihil Redux. And if you didn't know, Nihil Redux is the song that Flashy Goodness composed for a game far beyond, I forget what it was.
It was for a game called Pause Ahead, I believe.
But yeah, that's it. What's interesting about that specific one is Frozen Gates also remixes that stage. Or that song. And NA was like, that was also an Abyss themed stage. So NA hard called that fucking song being remixed before it was even out.
I see.
I will.
Yeah.
No more talking about Tohos. What about Nova?
Yes, Nova taking a shot. We love the French.
I don't know about that, man. I don't agree with that.
On a fundamental level, Darth Maul Claren with clones, sick as shit. Like, on just the premise alone, you've sold me and probably about half the state of Arizona. Like, there's just been so many ropes we've had to fucking pull that I'm 90% certain under that character is like so many different patches and stitches and scars that it looks like a surgical fucking.
Okay. Hear
Like,
me out.
Does he look like
Tier-
Brian Griffin?
Hear me
Yeah,
out.
it's like
Brian
Brian
Griffin.
Griffin after the car crash.
Oh
my
Character,
God.
But like,
Hear me out.
oh my god, nobody's ever happy with how they are.
Mid B.
Yeah. I'd say mid B as well.
Mid B.
I
Above
put them
Ducky.
above Lucas Star.
I'd put them
Here's the
above
thing.
Furnace.
I would put them above Lucastar. I think.
Oh,
I
so?
think. No. All right. Here's the thing, right? I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I fucking love Star Wars.
Alright.
Darth Maul Claren, hell yeah.
fair
Time
enough.
stuff, hell yeah. I think their
Yeah.
like their whole gimmick of like
Their
leaving
gimmick
an
of
after image.
leaving hurt boxes is fucking cool.
Okay.
That's sick
Yeah.
as hell.
Owen is
Funny
responsible
Gmod.
for what was perhaps the funniest conspiracy of all time.
What?
Okay,
I'm sorry.
So
Lore.
lore time. It's semi-lore, semi-canon.
Semi-lore, alright.
Real workshop acolytes can feel free to disrespect me in the comments, but the only person who ever plays Owen at all in any bracket is her creator, Daniel 1. And every time Daniel played, Owen just on several levels is such a strange fucking she's like Bluey. If you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you're going to die. But with the added benefit of even if you know what the fuck you're doing, there's a high likelihood you die to some coding hitbox error fucking you over. So we used to think for the longest time that Daniel was actually entering brackets with his own character, and whenever he would lose, shadow buff them to the where
Oh,
he'd have a
that's
better
funny as
chance.
hell.
So like it.
Granted,
So
we never found any evidence of this, and Daniel probably never did it. And my paranoid ass was probably just really fucking salty at the time. But we used to think it because we didn't have any evidence against it.
You know
I
what?
still don't find that hilarious.
You know what? D
this
for
is
Daniel.
Yeah. D for Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Back at
In
it
all
again with the
seriousness,
cat.
Oh my god.
Next character, kind of fucking based.
Next
I don't know-
character,
Alright,
based to shit.
Alright.
Base is shit.
I have never seen this guy in my life. Picture.
Oh
Poe
my
and-
fucking
Poe and
God,
Gumbo.
you're missing out.
You're
Poe and
telling me
Gumbo
I
should have
shrimp
won.
fried this rice.
Poe
Yes.
and Gumbo should have won the BLH jam. I'ma be real.
I'm-
I think that they are so cool.
Going straight
their
to
entire,
bottom of A, honestly.
their
Yeah.
entire thematic gimmick is just New Orleans food, and it's so fun.
Rad. And
I
there's
love it.
crocodile. I'm sold.
Yeah, Poe
crocodile.
and Gumbo kind of based.
I'm willing
They're
to bet money
so
on
cool.
this. Robo, if you see this video, you can
Hold
sue
on.
me for defamation. I'm 90% sure all of the food mentioned for Poe and Gumbo just got stolen off of the Simpsons New Orleans Flash tour. For Homer's
my
just
God.
like eating a ton of shit. Because that is like the most involved culinary research any
Oh,
mainstream
his
media
sprite
has done in New
rules.
Orleans.
I forgot what this person's name is.
That is
Rokesha.
Rokesha is the here's the thing. Rokesha is a character that surprisingly nobody complains about. She's just really solid.
I've played the character, and then, you know, I play Rano, so my opinion is, like, considered worse than dog shit. But I do not like how Rokesha feels. I think Sparks just clicked with her because Sparks instinctively plays characters that feel bad, like Eliana.
Oof. Counter offer. Rokesha's taunt has the kids next door text chimes.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
pretty good.
Counter offer. It's a codec taunt.
Counter offer. It doesn't have any compatibility.
Triple counter.
Ooh.
Like you can't have a workshop character add on to the codec. It is hard coded.
Okay, alright. I would put it in B, but bad hard coding puts it in C.
Reichenburn though.
Reichenburn's based.
1. Grappler. 2. They have lore. 3. He is committed to war crimes. Immediate A tier at the
A
least.
tier for
This
war
is
crimes.
No, not
S tier,
S.
buddy.
Oh, sorry. Okay, above or below Maverick?
I am going against my contractual obligation to say that Wally, if you think Wally is broken, you have never fought a Reichenburn that knows what the fuck they're doing. Please, for the
Damn.
love of God, we can't let the Reichenburn mains get away with this shit.
They can't
I
keep getting
refuse
away
to
with
let
it.
them.
S tier for war crimes?
S tier for war crimes.
S tier for war crimes.
S tier for war crimes. Alright.
Right.
Chef two.
Chef 2? Chef 2?
Chef two.
Chef
Chef
2.
two.
They got gravity canceled from Brawlhalla.
Don't kneecap him like that.
Chef 2, here's the thing. Chef 2 has the engineer, like, funny note taunt. Like, the funny little
Alright.
dancey thing. So they're immediately higher than Heartbreak.
Yeah.
Also, I just think it's really funny that they have a Chef, and if Chef was so cool, why isn't there a Chef 2? Now we have
Yeah,
Chef 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know what?
Chef 2.
Yeah, you can get C tier for the fucking pun.
I put
Yeah.
middle of C. Above
Middle of C?
Sarah.
I would
Yeah.
put him above. Yeah.
Because remember, Dower is a solid character with no stage control.
I like how we put Sheftu in mid C because of the pun, and then we immediately follow up. Well, Dower doesn't have stage control.
Of course.
Suitcase.
Schrodinger's furry is the funniest thing in the world.
What?
I love Suitcase. Yeah, the Suitcase was designed, so Yudrik literally DM'd Dan and was like, all right, which one should I do? And Dan told him to do the option of Schrodinger's furry, which is what Suitcase is.
That's good.
That's really good, and also it's a love letter directly to the competitive rival scene, which I'm very biased about, but it is so faithful on top of a roguelike character.
Honestly, mid C? Mid S, sorry. Mid S?
I can
In
that.
case of Hannah, I'm leaving for the rest of this video.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
cry about it, bitch.
Alright.
I seriously cannot put that into
Okay.
They have songs.
Like
there
the
is
references to the competitive community, like that's fine, but references to just the base game, like, I don't know. It just feels antithetical to the whole point of putting stuff in that shows what we can't do in the base game already.
I think a character celebrating the base game
I don't
is
think.
fine.
I was going to say I don't think that's a good argument because
So what you're saying, here's
Like
the
I
thing.
said, I've always said you can value my opinions low because that's how I always.
I'm of the opinion that I can stick base cast moves on characters, and when people complain about it, I say it's fine for base cast.
Yeah.
True. All right, you've won me over.
Yeah.
We won him over.
Yeah. We
We won him over, baby.
Yeah.
You've won me over with that simple argument. That's all.
Yeah.
I've given Arizona Forsburn Bear and had multiple people complain about it.
To be fair, Forsburn Bear is criminal.
It's
like
not
just one of
criminal
the
enough
most
for them to nerf it.
Yeah.
Assault can't
This is
keep getting
true.
away with this.
He can't keep getting away with it.
Is that Torga?
Yes,
Torg-
Torga balls.
F tier.
Torg my balls.
F tier.
F tier.
S
F
tier.
tier.
What?
F tier.
What? Why do you hate Torg? Hold on. What?
I'm sorry, Shrug.
I agree on Torga being low, but Torg my ball moves it up to bottom of E.
This is true. I will allow for Torga balls.
I can
to
allow
be
bottom
E-tier.
of B.
There is no way we're putting Torga with the Toho's capitalism and Among Us.
All right, fair
You're
enough.
right. You're right.
That is fair.
I
That is fair
will leave
enough.
that.
Valley and Death.
They have Forsburn Bear and Malo Up Air. That's all I
Valiant
remember.
Death is really fucking cool.
Wally tier.
Wally is overhyped.
How fucking dare you?
Of course, Wally is the fucking one.
I can't wait for Toma to just axe this entire conversation. And
Yes,
just
Toma
Yeah,
definitely
Toma,
acts
don't
as
get
the
grabbed.
Axing this conversation, I'm commenting the set between you and me at Riptide this year.
Don't get grabbed.
It's okay, crap. If you took Ori and combined them with Raster, and we're like, you know what? What if while Raster was in Slipstream, they could use their strongs and just get a huge crazy boost while moving with said strongs while they charge them. The movement options that Zephyr has is so unique and so cool. They deserve A tier for the movement options alone. But oh my god, if I had a plush of Zephyr, that thing would be beaten and bruised.
Here's my
Near
thing,
bottom B?
right?
Arguably, I put them in between Maverick and Callie.
Platform.
I don't know if I can do it at Maverick like that. How about below Maverick?
No, I can. I can do Maverick like that. Maverick got shot.
I could do Maverick so much worse than what they're doing.
Maverick.
Him.
Maverick.
Oh my god! No, you couldn't. What the
I
fuck?
know
You can't. No, you can't.
No, you can't.
You could. You
I'm
could
not
get
saying I
upgrade.
can. I'm saying I could.
To quote the attempt at a base cast tier list that everyone agreed on. Yeah, I think this tier list is really good. I can't really argue with anything on here.
Yeah, this is really good. I
Yeah,
can't really argue.
No, this is the
Yeah,
objective
it's really good,
Genesis
yeah.
9 tier list. Wally is truly SS tier.
You're biased.
Wally gets his own tier because you hit one person with the end special and you feel like a god.
You hit one person with end special and it's just a blast of dopamine.
Wally is
cutscene, man.
SS tier. This is Toma's video.
Yes. Like I
Only
said,
that.
this video is objectively correct.
Yeah, this video is subject to the 1984-esque whims of Toma, so we can't really do anything against his will.
Yeah.
They're all being held hostage here.
I'm not being held hostage. I'm agreeing with this tier list.
Hey all, Tom here. It's 6 in the morning and I'm doing the wrap-up voiceover for the end of this video. Huge thanks to AmberLearner for helping me edit this absolute mess of a video. Thanks to the pals for recording this with me, and special thanks to everyone in the Discord sub-club channel that helped me keep my sanity editing this. This was a massive video and it took a lot of time and effort, so if you could please like, comment, and subscribe and share the video around, that would be a huge help. Thanks, and I will see you guys next time.